In this video, you're going to learn how to navigate MOER, M-O-E-R. This stands for Maricopa Open Educational Resources, and it's the learning management system where you're going to do the majority of your work in this course. So when you first log in, you come to this page. There are some things up here you can click on, and there's one that you can only access from here, and it's Change User Info. So let's look at this one. Here, if you go by a nickname or an abbreviated name, you can change your first name, you can change your password. You should go in here and make sure that this box is checked. So by checking this box, you're guaranteeing that when I send you a message in MOER, that you will receive a notification at this email address. So this is important because if somehow you missed a due date or there's a deadline coming up, I'll need to notify you immediately, and if you don't log into MOER, then you won't receive the messages unless you get a notification at your email. Feel free to upload a picture of yourself so I can associate your name with your face, and when you're done, you can update info. Now, once you get to this page, you're going to want to click on your course. I have a few here, but you probably have one. You may have a couple. And let's just look at this main page. So the first thing you'll see is important announcements. So right now there's one about what you need to do to remain enrolled in this course. So completing the course orientation assignment. And then here's a Start Here folder. This is where you should be right now to go through the course orientation. Let's just click on this. Make sure you read everything from top to bottom. And in some cases, there are going to be things you need to do. So right here, you need to download some software. Here, you're going to learn about taking a practice exam. This is just reading, and then you have your orientation assignment and posting an introduction. So make sure you go through this whole page and complete any exercises that are required. This information will be here the whole semester, so you can always refer back to it. Next, we have a calendar. The calendar, I have it set to 4 weeks right now. You can change the number of weeks. It makes it bigger. But you can see all of the due dates for the entire course are here. Next, we have course materials and resources. Here we have the workbook as PDF, so you don't need to purchase the workbook. You can if you want to. It's $26 at the bookstore, and it comes with all of the media lesson packets, which is the main component you'll need for this course. But everything is located here. And I also have some information about resources like the Math Tutor Center and videos, etc. So again, this you won't visit too often, but it's good to know that that's where you can find all the course materials. I'm going to skip course content. We're going to do that last. Let's look at communication. Here we have a discussion board for students. So if you have any questions, you can ask your classmates. And you'll see under forums, if somebody's left a question or if you leave a question, there'll be a red number right here indicating that. So that way you can discuss questions with each other and help each other out. Okay. You should read through this after the orientation assignment. I just showed you how to change your email notifications, but here's a reference if you've forgotten. Using the math editor to send messages. We won't be doing anything this complex in the course, but you might want to watch this video. You can learn how to type in fractions, etc. And netiquette, which is proper etiquette for communicating in online classes. So make sure to read through this. And then finally, this folder, course content, so it's kind of a pinkish reddish color, is where you're going to spend a majority of your time in this course. So let's click on this. Notice it has another calendar. Okay, so I would recommend if you need to do assignments, log in and then go to the main page, Summer 1, and then click on course content. And you can see all of your due dates here as well. We have some frequently asked questions that may help you out, and these are the 4 modules for the course. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how you're going to work through the course, work through a module, and take exams. And just a few more things over here on the left. This is where you can receive your messages, and just like forums, if you have messages, there'll be a little red number here. And I'd like you, after this video, to go to Messages, click on Send a New Message, select my name, type Introduction in the subject heading, and then tell me as little or as much about yourself as you'd like to, what your major or interests are, where you're from, if you're looking forward to this class, if you're dreading this class, anything I can do to help you be successful in this class. And then just click Send Message. You'll also visit forums through the orientation assignment to post your introduction. So you can follow the link in the orientation assignment, but this is where you'll do that. And you'll click on this message that I wrote, this post, that will tell you a few things that you should mention about yourself so you can communicate with other students in the course. Okay. Here's another link to the calendar, but this is the third one, so you should be able to see it any page you're on. A course map, which I don't really use, but you can look at that if you'd like. Let's click on the grade book. Okay. So sometimes when you complete an assignment, it doesn't remove itself from the calendar. So when you complete Unit 1 homework, it's still going to be there. There's not going to be a line through it that says you've completed it. So sometimes students are confused. Did it record my work? How do I know? And that's where you can go to Gradebook. So when you've completed the Unit 1 homework assignment, your grade will be here. Okay. So notice we have exam passwords, exams, homeworks, reviews, the orientation assignment, and quizzes. Notice next to a lot of these assignments it says use a late pass. So everyone is given 10 late passes at the start of the course, and a late pass extends an assignment by 2 days from the original due date. So notice the exams have strict deadlines. You can't use late passes on those, or on the reviews. You have to get those done before the exam, but you can use them for homework assignments and for quizzes. So if you've fallen a little bit behind, or if you're working on an assignment and realize you need more time, you can come to Gradebook, click on Use a Late Pass, click Redeem Late Pass. You'll notice there's a little LP here next to this assignment. And let's just notice, if I go back to the calendar, the Unit 1 homework was due on Thursday. Now it's due on Saturday. Something to note, the homework and quiz are due on the same day for every unit, but you must complete the homework with 190 points first. So if you're going to use a late pass on the homework, you need to use a late pass on the quiz as well. Okay? If you complete the homework and just need a late pass on the quiz, then you'll just need to use 1 late pass. Okay? And then one more thing about Gradebook. On the bottom here, you'll see a bunch of different ways to calculate your grade. So past due assignments, things that are past due when you tried them, things that are past due and available, and all of your assignments in the course. And the descriptions are right here so you can understand each one. I hope this was helpful. In the next video, we're going to go through a module in detail so you see how you can complete a unit.